today.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped high in the air. Escobar waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Digging in now, Buster Launchbaugh, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. 2-0 now. 3-0 now. Nolan Arenado waits on deck.
Hey.
3-1.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, Dero, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Striding in, Nolan Arenado. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And McCann will stay with this one for out number 2. And now is Yasiel Puig. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike. Launchbaugh, the runner at first with 2 gone. A 1-1 count to Puig. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the hard of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And another foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. White Sox leave 1. White Sox nothing. Red Sox coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Now at the plate, D. Gordon. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. This is flared out towards second. Barehanded pickup, not in time. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Back in standing. The 3-1. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. 3-2 pitch. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. First pitch coming, here it is. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The head-to-head line against Garcia. Just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He's taken him deep once. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. 2 down. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Kind of pitching it backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Saladino. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. Boston's out in front, 1-0. Striding into the box, Derek Dietrich, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. High pop up. Escobar has a play. He's got it 1 away.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on Robinson Cano, one of the softest hands in all our sport. Probably turns one of the best double plays in the game. Captain of the defense.
At the plate, Derek Kershaw. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher. Now a Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Ozuna is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. Into the box now, JT Realmuto. Set to lead off the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Hit on the ground to third. Gloved by Arenado. And that's the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
At the plate, Brian McCann, the head-to-head line against Garcia. He's a .333 hitter. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. Line toward the alley in left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Standing in, Yangervis Solarte. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ground ball left side. On to first, and there are 2 down. Eduardo Escobar standing in. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. There they are, the teammates. Ted Williams, Johnny Pesky, Bobby Doerr, and Dom DiMaggio. 4 great Red Sox that played right here as teammates, of course, at Fenway. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1. Talley is originally from the state of Maine. He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Solarte is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Second baseman, Tyler.
Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Saladino. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Swing and a liner. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Nat. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Two and one count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit to third. Escobar has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Red Sox lead it 1-0. Here's D. Gordon now.
Leading off for the Red Sox, center fielder, D.
First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Just got a piece up the line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. A base hit in his first trip. Here it comes now to Andrus. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Left side. Arenado's got it. And that's the second out. Into the box, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
The 0-1 delivery. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Dietrich going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And you can see right there he currently sits second on the Red Sox in that category. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Ozuna is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
There's a called strike on a changeup. Not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Stepping up now, Buster Launchbaugh. He reached on a single in his first try.
First baseman, Buster Launchbaugh.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
The batter, number 20.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Grounded down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
The 1-1. Popped up. Cano in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
The runner at third. Puig is over at second with one down in the inning. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Up next for Chicago, Derek Kershaw, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old-school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top. But he was able to lay off it.
1-2 now. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that is...
Leading up for fourth for the Red Sox.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing, and Cano rolls this one to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, catcher,
Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. After it is Marte. 2 gone. Standing in, Brian McCann. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. 0-1. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Daryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball one. The 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Now batting, Jorge Polanco. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Chuck Talley. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fly ball right down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. And here's Tyler Saladino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses ball 1. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
2-1 now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed. Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Popped him up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Yangervis Solarte. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. First offering on its way. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now the 0-2 from Garcia. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Eduardo Escobar standing in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Escobar. Playing here in his age 29 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's D. Gordon now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now if the side is retired. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on swivel.
Hard hit ball to short. There is Andrus. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in once again, Yasiel Puig. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse. This is his 6th season. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gordon racing back, and it's gone into the monster seats.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Derek Dietrich stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. The 2-0. This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Derek Kershaw. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Grounded back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Boy, D-Row, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And the changeup is way low that time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
designated hitter, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Striding in for Boston, Freddie Freeman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
1-1 the count. A bouncer to the left side. Arenado has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Ozuna.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He most certainly. Next will be the designated hitter, Chuck Talley. He'll start
For the White Sox, designated hitter, Chuck Talley.
Kirby Yates is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39.
Now here's the pitch.
Yes.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Second baseman.
Now to the plate, Tyler Saladino. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Solarte. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. So digging in now, Starling Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Buster Launchbaugh is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
leading off for the Red Sox, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line hard, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here it comes. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Left field and deep. Dietrich ranging back at the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. Next up for the Red Sox, Brian McCann. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sliders in for a strike.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. You're going to get a swing outside the zone, 1-1. Might as well fish a little bit further.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Ready now, Yangervis Solarte. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with two down. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Garcia ready, the 1-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw to first ends the inning. Ready now for the White Sox. No.
Leading off for the White Sox, third baseman
Andrew Miller has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Now here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
And there to take this one in is Cano for the first out. And now is Yasiel Puig. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hot shot on the ground is short. Andrus fields it cleanly. The throw will be in time at first, and Miller's got it rolling here. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Derek Dietrich. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Now swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Score remains.
Number 38.
First delivery to him on the way. Just missed with a breaking ball. Anderson, a native Texan. He was taken in the 22nd round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Down the first baseline. To his left, Lunchbar, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Calvin Andrews.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that. Into the box now, Derek Kershaw will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Cold strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. So stepping in, Jorge Polanco. He was a ground out victim last time up. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So coming to the plate, Chuck Talley, the pitch. And a fastball for Miller as he jumps ahead, 0-1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
2 out, nobody on. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job.
And the second baseman is there to make the play. And now the Red Sox DH, Freddie.
Leading off in the bottom of the 9th, designated hitter, Freddie Freeman.
From the stretch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Popped him up. Arenado shading to his right. 1 down.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Marcell Ozuna. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw. And a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
The 1-1 pitch. Here's a strike. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, JT Realmuto. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Josh Hader takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Number 68 is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frame. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 8 home runs and 31 RBIs.
1-1 the count now.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Way in front of that fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-0.
2-0.
The 2-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is a whiff and a miss. He struck him out. Ready for another shot now. Buster Lunchbaum. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the. Number 68 will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Fernando Rodriguez comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Popped him up. Arenado is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in, Jonhervis Solarte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Marte. He makes the running play. 2 down. The relay. Throw into second. Not in time. He took a chance tagging up, but made it pay off. Here's D. Gordon now as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And he lays off there 1-0. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and we are going. Here's Nolan Arenado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A shot down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Popped up. Cano is there. 2 down. Now in the box, Derek Dietrich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Andrews has got it, and the side is retired.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
First pitch on its way. Lying toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here. This is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
The winning run is at first base. And the runner will get back standing. The 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Marte is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. To 1-2 now. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? One there. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over.
Leading off for the White Sox, Captain Derek
Jeff Samardzija gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one right down Main Street. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball one. And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2. The 2-2 takes this the other way to right. Solarte is there, one away. At the plate, Jorge Polanco is past meetings with Samardzija. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. The 1-2. On the ground to the right side. Cano gets to it, and there are 2 away now. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Chuck Talley. And that's in there for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing. Julio Corona will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. He's set. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. He's right there. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. In now, JT Realmuto. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now here's the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Into the box now, Brian McCann, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. The 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Now at the plate, number 68. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, number 68.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Starling Marte. His past meetings with Samardzija. He's got 8 hits in 31 tries. And on 10 occasions, he's been a strikeout victim. 1 out, nobody on. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Solarte moving in. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he's
looking at a fastball to end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning. All tied at 1-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Yangervis Solarte. He was able to reach.
Right fielder, Yangervis Solarte.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Digging in, Eduardo Escobar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. Way out in front. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Here's D. Gordon now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Stepping into the box, Elvis Andrus. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the first pitch. Runner's going. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. And that's too high, ball 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Runner's back. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Little dribbler down the line. Arenado is there. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and that means third. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Hitting out to the right side. Third baseman.
Justin Wilson is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning.
Number 37.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Hit pretty well out to deep center field. Gordon racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And now is Yasiel Puig, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And he takes strike 2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Count still at 1-2. And 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch to the right side and through a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Somebody always takes an offer. You don't want to be that guy. He was 0 for 5 coming into that plate appearance. This knock had to feel amazing for him. 1 for 6.
And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
The 1-1 home. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Gordon moves over. 2 down. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chuck Talley. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Dietrich at second. Kershaw at first. 2 out in the inning. Solarte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors. Joaquin Soria enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Soria has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Robinson Cano.
Digging in to try it again. Robinson Cano. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.